Welcome back to Peach Software and yet another new feature. So whether you've been using Peach for years, some of our customers have been using it for 35 years, or whether you're just a new user, or if you're thinking about using Peach Software, this video is going to have something new for everybody. So we're going to talk about special pricing in customer control. So don't turn off if you think you know all about it, because I'm going to show you a new feature within that. So if we go to special pricing, and we've got our normal screen here. So for those who don't know, you can have special pricing for a product. For a product, if you buy a certain quantity, for a group of products, for a group and subgroup of products, you can have a special price for a start and a finish date. There are so many ways you can use this screen. However, what some people don't know is that you can undock and dock this screen now. So right now that screen's docked, so it works within the bounds of the customer control screen. But now we can undock it, which makes it a larger screen, and we can expand it in all directions, and that gives us a much larger grid. As well as that, you can move the columns around. So I'll show you how that works. So you just grab, let's say, this column here, move it over here, or move it over here, and that places it in that spot. You can also widen and narrow the grids if you like. So there you go, that's how you do that. And I'll just show you now about some of the new features we have down here, or they've been there for a while actually, but a lot of people don't use them and they're not really aware that they're there. So let me show you what's down here at the bottom of the screen. So now with our new F8 price matrix, you can also filter. So let's start from the top and go down. So this pricing structure is for this customer, if you're not familiar with it. And also you can filter this by keywords. Now the keywords work for groups, subgroups, brand and product. By the way, brand is a new feature we have in here. So now you can set up a discount structure for a brand. So either a discount structure or a markup structure per brand. So if I typed in here a group, let's say a 002 or subgroup 002, you'll see that that filters it down to all the products with a subgroup 002. Or if I typed in the word rag, it would come up with all the products starting with rag. So that's a filter there in case you want to do a lot of work. Some of our customers, this grid contains a lot of information, so that's why we've made it easier to find the information that you need to edit. Another feature here, I'll go straight to the right here. You can click on this little wheel here. If I click in the right spot, there we go. So you can save the column layout, so each user can lay out the columns the way they want, the width and where the column is in the order. And if they want to save it, they click on this save here. And if you want to reset it back to the way it was, you just click reset, and then I'll reset the columns back to its default settings. So like I said, that's for each separate user. So now we're going to start talking about this area down here. Couple of things. So if I want to dock it back into the customer control screen, I can just hit dock, and if you want to get it out of there, just click undock. So that's a brand new feature. So we'll go on and talk about this area now. So some more features here, promo as. So a little while ago we released a function where you could have multiple promotions running at the same time. So different promotions for different styles of businesses you may have as customers. So you can set up all those promotions, and you can come and put this customer in a specific promotion so that this customer enjoys that benefit. Price as means that this customer might be a mechanically orientated customer, whereas you may have electrical orientated customers or painting orientated customers. So you can set up a default matrix for those type of areas of your business, and you can point each customer at one of those default settings. In addition to that though, you can have the customer's own private matrix. So it'll go and look at the price as matrix. It'll use that pricing unless it comes back here and it finds an override in their own matrix. So first of all, look at the product control, what price level it's on, then it'll look at the price as, and check that, and then it'll do a final check on the customer's own private matrix and use whatever's in there. So that's the structure in which the pricing is calculated. So I'm going to go into this area here. Okay, so some of these are quite unique features, and I'm going to go through them one by one, and I'm going to read off some notes that I've got so that I don't get it wrong. But override fixed price. Now, you may have some products such as loss leaders. Commonly in a retail environment, that might be oil, and you don't want those affected by promotions, or you don't want them affected by markup codes. If the price of cost goes down or cost goes up and things like that, you want to absolutely fix that price. So this here is override fixed price. So where you've given this customer a specific price on a product, if that product's got a fixed price tick on it, then this won't take into effect unless you've got this ticked. So if you want this customer to get the price, no matter even if the product's got a fixed price tick, then you tick here and this customer will get that override. No promo. So if you've got a promo going, and it might be a global promotion, then tick no promo. Now the rules around promotion are that if you've got a product on promo and this customer might be one of your trade customers and they get a better price all the time than the promo that you've got running, then normally by default the system will use the cheaper of the two, so the customer will still get their better price. But if you don't want the customer to get the promotional price, perhaps the promo price is lower, then tick no promo and the promo won't have any effect on this customer. Price disc, it's an old feature we don't use anymore, so let's just go straight past that. Price as invoice in the last 3 months. This is an interesting one. If you're new to Peach software, or if you want to switch over to Peach software, one of the problems, or one of the let's say speed bumps that you may hit, is that you want to get your pricing right. What you can do is you can tick this, and then basically when you invoice this customer, it'll go back through the history, which we normally migrate from the old system, and it'll look at the price that you charged the customer for that product over the last 3 months. So anytime in the last 3 months, if you sold that product to that customer, it would reuse the same price. So you can use that while you're getting your price structures in order, so that you don't have to keep referring back to the price that you last sold the customer at. So there you have it. That's a new feature we've got in regard to the FA price matrix screen. As I said, you can undock it, you can enlarge it, filter it, you can sort it, all those extra things that we've been wanting to do for a while. So I hope that's beneficial for you, and good luck with that. If you have any questions, please feel free to call Peach Support. They're always willing to answer any questions you may have. Thanks for watching.